Hey y'all, happy Monday. Mecca here. I wanted to come by and do a quick video. This is just going to be a quick overview video because I'm going to be doing some step-by-step videos that'll make more sense as the video goes on, what I mean by that. But I'm going to be doing some step-by-step videos later during this week in regards to the topic at hand. And the topic that I'm talking about is protection. And I know y'all like, Mecca, girl, we know. And I know you know. But I feel the need to reiterate. And the reason I feel the need to reiterate is because I feel like we've had so much topic and conversation over the last, I don't know, 2 months, especially with us just moving into the new year. As hoodoos, we know that there are certain customs, certain practices, and traditions that surround the new year, right? So I'm talking about the collard greens, the black eyed peas, calling in abundance, calling in all of the things, right? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. I actually, suggest that. But there is a topic I feel like I didn't see a lot of people really talking about on the flip side of that, and that is protection, right? I feel like we were, and kind of still are, because we're still in January, we are in the time where when we're calling all of these things in, we need to be protecting them as well, right? And I feel like I keep having the, or I keep feeling the need to reiterate this so much because, why am I all up in the camera like that? But anyway, I keep feeling the need to reiterate this because this is something that's important. Like I said in the post, the written part of the post, before you invoke any ancestors, before you do any type of working or recipe, you need to learn how to protect yourself. And when I say yourself, I mean everything that is of you, that surrounds you, that comes in contact with you, that you care about, that you um, don't want to see attacked physically, spiritually, or otherwise, right? Um, so I just urge you guys that while you are, setting everything up for the new year, getting in your groove, make sure one of the grooves that you get in is your protections. Like I said, later this week, I'm going to be giving you guys some protection herbs. I'm going to follow up with a couple of protection baths and some other ways that you can protect yourself with other things like camphor and blue anil and things like that. So we're going to talk about all of those things. But I do want to stress to you guys that, and this isn't to fearmonger, and this isn't to say that everybody's against you, but everybody out here ain't for you. And I'm talking people, I'm talking spirits, I'm talking energies. Everything is not out here in your best interest. So protection is not one of those things where you should be doing it when you feel like you need to. That means that, one, um you're not doing it as regularly as you should, right? Excuse me, hiccups. Protection is something that you should be doing every day in some sort of way, whether that be incantations that you say over yourself, communicating with your ancestors and asking them to protect you, whether that's a protection oil, whether that's carrying a protection mojo bag, whether that's carrying protection crystals, whatever your modality of protection is, you need to be enacting that every day, as well as protecting your home, laying your black salt, laying your just plain white salt, if you don't have black salt. These things are integral to your spiritual hygiene and your spiritual upkeep, okay? But like I said, I'm going to be posting some things as we go through this week, about protection, about different ways that you can protect yourself. And I feel the need to tell somebody. It's one of y'all, okay? Because this is a lesson that I've been learning. I'm the type of person that I get very excited about things and I want to tell all of the people. And when I look back and I think back over the course of my life, and I think about all of the things that I wanted to do that never had the chance to come into fruition, I'm about 97% sure it's because I was talking about it to other people. And remember earlier, I said everybody does not have your best intentions at heart, right? So, one surefire way to protect yourself that is going to sound so simple, and you're going to be like, Mecca girl, what? silence. Silence is the best protection that you can give yourself. Don't be out here telling people what you want to do. Don't be out here telling people what you got going on. Don't be out here telling people the recipes and the tricks that you're laying. Hoodoo is secretive for a reason, right? Don't be out here telling people what you're doing. Keep some things to yourself. And this is something that I'm part of Neff's Patreon, and she does lives all the time. And not this past live, but I want to say it was a live before. One thing that we were definitely talking about was waiting until things are in the physical, tangible, done, over, and set. I can't talk today. Done, and completed, to speak on them, right? Because if you're speaking and you're telling these people who may or may not have your best intentions at heart, if you're telling people these things and they really not in your corner, they low-key hating on you, low-key throwing the evil out, or even if they want your idea or they want what it is that you're doing and you're telling these people, you already crossing yourself up, okay? So learn how this year to move. I know a lot of people want to be like, ooh, move in silence like lasagna. No, but seriously, like, move in silence. Only tell people things when they are completed, okay? We're going to get into all of that as well. But this is just an overview, a precursor. Make sure you are staying up on your protections, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Like I said earlier, if this needs to be a reminder, take heed and let this be a reminder. Y'all know I speak from experience. Y'all know I speak from personal things that I've gone through. And there was a lot of things last year. Had I stayed up on my protections, I probably wouldn't have went through, right? But very much so focusing on, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Because like I said, protection should be something that you should be doing every day. And that's just the end of it. So, if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. Again, this week we'll be going over some herbs. I'm going to give you guys some scripture. I'm going to give you guys some floor washes and some other things to help you along with your protections, okay? Stay up out here. I'll talk to y'all later.